Hello and welcome to digitalSyn. I am Syntosis. This is episode 11 of The New Frontier. So, in the last episode, we were running out of resources quite happily. I have done a ton of mining. I have got enough storage now, so I've got some more 16K storage disks. We've got 4K and we got 16K. We have 84,000 item storage right now. Perfect. So what I've done is I've loaded everything up into our storage system. As you can see, we've got quite a bit. There are still a lot of automation things that we need to do. We need to smelt the ores and smash them down and, that kind of stuff. Now, our canola has been running while I've been on the last time and also while I've been on for a few hours. And as you can see, there is a lot. We have Infernium being produced as well. And that is upstairs, obviously. We have the second farm up and running, and that is now got 3 Infernium seeds. We've got, obviously, because we've got so much stuff, or so much canola, what I've done is I've moved one of the growth crystals across over to the other farm so that we can actually produce some of that pretty quickly. So as you can see, our canola is doing fairly well. We've got full stack of, well, tons and tons of seeds in there. We've also got this thing here. Now, where's the seeds? Where have the seeds gone? I wonder. Okay, let's go find out where those seeds are, because that didn't have 2, that had 3 Infernium seeds, and I would pretty much like to have them back. So, let's see. They would have gone into the system somewhere. Where are we? We'll go over here. Right, so canola. No seeds. I'm not sure that they work then very well. That's not good. I started off with 3 seeds. Now, unless they've been moved to another part of the farm, those 3 seeds have now turned into 2. Oh no, hang on. They've been moved to another part of the farm. So 1, 2, 3 seeds. Alright, cool. We're good. So, 3 seeds there. Obviously, I will craft some more as we can. It takes a little bit of crafting. So it would be better if we could auto-craft those. I would prefer that, because I don't like standing there and doing things like that. So, without further ado, today we've got some cool stuff. I want to start on the automation in using refined storage. However, I also want to go possibly, I don't know. I don't want to go too far, because that would be stupid. However, what I do want to do is maybe here. I'm guessing? Yeah. Over here, I want to put this thing down. So I want to get in. I've never used this before, and it's MineColony. I've never used it. I kind of like the look of it. I want to know how it works. Now, I know that, it's... Well, I know that I have to put a builder's hut down, and I know that I have to get a town hall. That's about as far as I am doing it. That's as far as I know. Now, I think it'll be kind of cool, considering we've got the power generation, we've got that kind of stuff. We can now start automating things as if we were basically to leave these guys start building. Now, there is a mine facility within this pack, so I kind of am looking at it thinking, that might be kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure. MineColony, there we go. So, as you can see, we've got town hall, we've got people, and we've got a forge, and a mine, and a sawmill, and a quarry, and I just think that's kind of cool. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to start it because I kind of like the idea. I know it's really sad, but I kind of like the idea of actually being in charge of a colony. I really need to do something with the doors. So I'm going to pick a nice flattish bit. I don't know how big they build or what they do or anything really. So I'm guessing I just place it. You need to place a town hall first. But I don't know how to build a town hall. And I've lost it. Oh no, I've got it back. So how do I place a town hall? Well, that sucks. Aha. Town hall. Nope. Well. Fail at the first hurdle. I'll be right back when I've figured it out. Okay, and we're back. So, to get this colony started, apparently, according to the web, you have to craft 5 boats, put them in that shape there, and you get one of these things, which is a supply chest. Then, you have to go find a big body of water, or a river, or a lake, or a sea, whatever, who cares, water, stick this bloody thing on there, and then you get a supply drop. The supply drop should contain a town hall. Now, God knows whether it's going to do or not, but I think this is a big enough pile of water. You must be This is a huge freaking pile of water. What the? God damn it. Right, let's go that way. So, we're heading to that bloody great big bit of water. I think. Actually, it's not that big. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's a piddly little pissy river. Right, so let's go and try and find something that's a bit bigger. No? Okay. You must be near a big pool of water. Okay, this is really going to annoy me. I will be back once I find a big pool of water.
Sure.
Ta-da! Yay! Okay, so we found a town hall and we got a building tool. Very cool. We got another chest, so I'm going to steal the chest as well because, well, why not? Right, so this isn't too far away from the base. Base is over there. See? Home. You get it? This thing, though, when you right-click and you spawn it, this bloody great ship spawns. How cool is that? I mean, I like it. Are there any spawners and stuff? Alright, so we got some beds, we got some glowstone in here. Oh, chests. No, that's empty. And that's empty. However, it is well lit, which is cool. So, no monsters. What else we got in here? Let's go and have a look in. No. So we could use this as a temporary home. A base away from home. Oh, cool, class. This is actually really cool. I kind of like it. Anyway, I abandoned ship. There we go. Alright, let's bugger off. Let's go home. Let's go get this town hall built. I kind of see what it does. I want to see what it does. I want to see how big it gets and how cool it looks. If the pirate ship is anything to go by, that actually looks quite cool. Right, so we basically spawn the ship next to a massive great pool of water. And then we get a town hall and we get a builder's wand. We then go and place that down where we want it. Now, there's a little bit of an interface where we go build and we can play around with some of the settings. We've also got a builder's hut, which I'm guessing we need. And according to this, the colonists just come and appear. And I don't know where they come from. Who cares? Just as long as they appear. So I'm guessing we'll put it down in the spot that I looked at before, which is just over here away from there. So we'll just dump it down there. Okay, cool. We got some under construction tape. That's kind of cool. Right, build a building, recall citizens. What the hell is recall? Okay, toggle specialization. Industrial? No, can't do that. Oh, we can rename it though. Oh, crap. What are we going to call it? What the hell are we going to call our colony? Sinners. There we go. Sorted. Right. So actions, permissions. Ooh, permissions. Okay, so we can add people. Alright, if we're on a server, we could add people. That's cool. Automatic worker hiring mode. Work orders. Okay, build building. You need a builder in order to build or upgrade this building. So how do I get a builder? Builder's hut? Okay, well that creates the builder's hut. Oh, hire worker. Can't do it. There is no hire worker. Because there's no workers. Well, that sucks. You need a builder. Well, I know I need a builder. I want to hire a worker, but there are no workers. Nope. Still no workers. I'm guessing they'll appear. Oh well, we'll leave it for now. Let's go and play with the automation. We will keep an eye on this, because according to this, they will come. If you build it, they will come. Yep, whatever. They're not coming, but we'll keep an eye on it. It's close to the house anyway, so if we see some people, then we know they're for us. Right, so what's this? A building tool. Wow. Wand of building. That's decorations. Holy crap. Okay, that's insane. And very cool. What the? Sweet. Okay, so you right click on the place where you want it. And you go over here. Oh look, we got a worker! Sweet! She's building the town hall. Right, let's get rid of that building because I don't need that building. Who's this? Who are you? Odile F. Antley. Odile E. Attley? I need a shovel of maximum grade of wood or gold. So you need a wood or gold shovel. Okay. Oh, stay there, I'll be back. I think... Yeah. This might have been a bad idea. You know that they're going to ask me for everything now, right? That's going to really annoy me.
I'm only going to work if I get a free lunch.
Oh dear. Never be on voice with Terry when you're recording. Terry, I got a worker. They already know you're here, dude. You might as well speak now.
Your voice went as high as a little girl when you got your worker, so...
God damn it! Dude, I got a worker. They're actually building a town. You wait until this episode comes out. They're building a town. That's so cool.
I shall watch.
Oh, crap. Gold. Now, yeah, but now they're being arseholes. Now they want stuff.
I told you, free lunch.
No, I'm building a gold. I don't know whether it's him or her, actually. I'm building it a gold shovel.
You know, on Minecraft, on the female models, do they put bumps on the front or anything like that?
I don't know if Alex has any. That's the female Minecraft. Alex.
Okay.
Ah, cool. So, in the builder thing, you put all of the inventory shit into the inventory, and then they pick it up from there. And... Ooh. What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Did you just break the tool?
From you? Oh.
Did you just break that? Seriously? Like, she used it like twice, and then I heard the break mechanism. You know where it goes dunk.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't asked for
You
anything
need
else, so...
to treat your employees better and train them better, and they won't do this.
What, like give them a diamond shovel? Should have just given her a wooden one.
What'd you give her?
A gold one. That's what she asked for. She asked for a wooden one or a gold one, so I gave her a gold one.
Yeah, I think I would have given her the wooden one.
I think next time I'm going to give her the cheapest shit. Yeah, but especially if she can't use the tools properly.
Right.
Hey, what are you doing now? Get on with your work.
She's going to report you to the union.
Seriously, I'm going to go and hit her with the sword in a minute. She's not doing anything. She's just staring at the bloody thing. I'm supposed to be automating stuff, and here I am playing around with bloody builders. Are you doing something or what? Get on with it.
You're gonna have to form an HR department now.
Okay, required resources. Required resources. Cobblestone, cobblestone stair. What do you mean you need another shovel? Just gave you a bloody shovel. And you broke it. You're taking a piss, you are. Oh, damn it. How many more bloody shovels you want? Well, that's great. All the way back to the base just to get bloody another shovel. I might as well build her like 4 or 5. I'm only building the wooden ones. I'm not building her any expensive ones. She broke the last one really quick. Wood. You can have wood and be happy with it. Build you about 4. I can't build you 4 because I need more sticks. There we go. Sorted. Then she's gonna want wood and cobblestone. I know that she wants cobblestone. Let's put some of this back in here. Good. I know that she wants cobblestone, so I might as well take that out now. I think she wants 104, actually. I think that's how many I have. And cobblestone stairs, and oh my god, Christ, this what else? So let's just take that, and we'll take a couple of stacks. A couple more stacks. We might as well do it all at once while we're out there. Okay, let's go and see what they want. So I can't put this down inside that tape. So I'll put it down out here. And then how many do you need? Yeah, how many? 110 cobblestone. Oh, cool, you can just press the button. 8 cobblestone stairs. 8 cobblestone stairs. That way. There we go. 100 dirt. Really? Oak wood, oak slabs, torches, spruce door. Okay, so now we need 100 dirt. So I don't even need that much cobblestone. What the hell? Should have built it closer to the base. Let's see. Put that back in there. There we go. And she didn't even want her shovels. Right. Need oak. Have I got any oak? I've got an oak door. I've got those and those. We can take those. What about an axe? Haven't got an axe, so let's get some sticks. And some diamonds. I've got 3 diamonds, really? I'm going to use it to make an axe. Torches. Got any torches? We haven't. Not normal, regular torches, anyway. So what about coal? Have we got coal? Yeah, we got coal. do need some more sticks though. Sticks. So if we go. Yeah, shut up. I'm getting your shit now. So, torches. That make the torches? That didn't look like it made the torches. $36. Well, I think she wanted 24. What else? Yeah, an oak. The one load of wood that I ain't got. What time of the day is it? Fine for the daytime. Right, let's go over here and sort out the shovels and the wood and that. Then I need to go find some oak. So we go here. That one. Torches. Slabs. Dirt. Right, so we need dirt, oak fences, oak wood. Spruce doors. Oak wood stairs. Okay, so... Oh. Here, there's some shovels. Go do your shit. Don't break them that quickly. Right. What's this? This is birch. This is oak. Right, cool. Oak. That's not oak. That's oak. Okay, I'm going to go and mine the oak. I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. It's been absolutely ages. We've done a crap load of walking around and looking about, and I'm going to show you just exactly how much I've done. Look at all that. Just to find that. Because I know that we're going to need more. Stupid bloody people. So, yeah. I managed to find some really cool stuff. I mean, look. Ender orb, ender sac, with ribs, air charms, you know, some really cool stuff. However, the only thing I needed to do was get some spruce wood. Oh yeah, by the way, there is a lot of people here now. They've just been kind of congregating. Very cool. But yeah, I don't know why or where or whatever. However, they're here. So it's kind of cool. Right, so this should be the last thing. There we go. Now, they should be able to build whatever they're doing over here. I mean, look at this. Cool, huh? Yeah, and people have just been, look, they're just congregating. They're just here. I didn't do anything. They just appeared.
I'll take care of it.
So, yeah, it's kind of cool. So how far along are they? Well, they're quite far. I mean, I don't know what kind of inventory stuff they've got left. I mean, I gave them everything they needed. Okay, so there's a fair old amount left. It's kind of cool, though. And then obviously the builder's hut I'll probably do next. Guessing that it will be the same kind of thing where you hit build and I don't know. We'll come back when they're finished anyway. Hopefully that'll give some places for these. Well, we need some places for them to stay, but at the moment they're just quite happily wandering around. So, and we got a couple of spruce saplings out there now, which, yeah, had to keep those going. But yeah, not too bad. Right, I'm going to go and grab some resources and I will be right back and we'll see if we can start this automation. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get some crafting stuff up and running. So auto crafting. Now, a lot of the times, you know, we're doing the same kind of stuff. So we're always crafting the same things. We're always going to be crafting improved processes, basic processes. We can do some smelting with the silicon, and you know, we're going to be making quartz or enhanced quartz and that kind of crap. So what we're going to want is, you know, being able to automate that kind of stuff, being able to get into the stuff that we want to do. I'm pretty sure we've got, was it Draconi? No, have we not got no? Yeah, look, we've got this blood magic. You know, being able to craft runes would be good. You know, we've got tons and tons of mods that require, you know, that kind of stuff, that just repetitive tasks. So being able to automate these things would be absolutely brilliant. Now, we're kind of lucky in the fact that refined storage comes with processing patterns, a pattern encoder, and a crafter. Now, a crafter is kind of expensive. Yeah, you know, it's 3 diamonds, some machine casings, some quartz enriched iron, and a destruction core. Now, advanced processors, like I said, diamonds. You know, that's not cheap. That is kind of expensive for, you know, what we want. The basic processors, the destruction and construction core, really, really simple to do. Not a problem. However, if we want to be able to do the auto crafting stuff, we're going to need a ton of these, right? An absolute ton. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we've got a good supply of diamond, or we can get our hands on some pretty quickly. You know, we might want to get into fluid storage as well, which is another way that we can do auto crafting and that kind of stuff. So we need a pattern grid. Now, there is 2 different types of pattern. There is a pattern grid, which allows you to use a 3x3 crafting table to craft your items. But there is also a pattern encoder, which is slightly different. There we go. So the processing pattern encoder. Now, this is only for creating patterns that do things like cobble to sandstone, so that you can put it onto the back of, say, for instance, that thing over here, or whatever, I forgot what it's called now, a crusher. So what we would do is we'd use a pattern encoder to put a crafter behind and put the pattern in that will allow it to say, right, we've got 1 cobblestone, it will produce 1 sand. And it will put that into this block and expect that outcome. Then obviously we will import that back into the system to show that it's done. Now the same thing goes with something like a powered furnace. What we would do is use a pattern encoder to say 1 iron dust goes to 1 iron ingot, or 1 iron block goes to 2 iron dust or 2 iron ingots. If you 2 iron dust, if you use the crusher, and then obviously from the crusher to there would become the ingot. Now we would need 2 patterns for that. So we would need a pattern encoder for 1 iron block or 1 iron ore, which would then go into the crusher to produce 2 iron dust. However, over there we would need another one saying that 1 iron dust would go to 1 iron ingot. So the refined storage system is smart enough to know that that kind of thing can happen. And it also knows that it can build upon the things. So if you only have iron ore and you want an iron ingot, it knows that to get an iron ingot, it needs dust. To get dust, it needs iron ore. To get the dust, it needs to put the iron ore into the crusher. The dust will come out, then it will smelt that to get your iron ingot, and that is exactly what it will do. Now there is also one other thing, which is the crafting There we go, the crafting monitor, which is kind of cool because that shows you what is happening at the time. What is being crafted, what is a problem, what is a hang up or a hookup, what is causing a backlog. So really, really cool. I mean, it's very, very simple. Once you get the structure in your head, it's very, very simple. However, insanely powerful when you put them together. Absolutely brilliant. There's some really, really cool stuff in this mod. I mean, I love refined storage. Makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Now, one thing I didn't check was how many diamonds we have. Okay. We don't have a lot of diamonds. Oh my god. It would be nice when we get diamond essence. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, so what's this thing? Book of Knowledge. Really? Master's Transmutation. Puts it into a diamond. Book of Knowledge. Metallic Blend. A Book and Quill. Or a Book of Knowledge. So what's this? Oh shit, it's a Neverstar. Book of Knowledge Cave goes to the Book of Knowledge Life. What the hell? Runic Dust. Decent block of cave dust goes to Runic Dust. Book of Knowledge. Okay. So if we want diamonds, we need one of them. Shit. Book of Cave, Book of Life, and a Book of Transmutation with 6 Neverstars. I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay. Flawless Calculator. I mean, I don't even know what that is. But that's kind of cool. 4 gold to 1 diamond. Elven Trade. Compressor? Could we do a compressor? Coal chunk. Block of iron. Compressed coal. Coal ball. Holy crap. Yeah, see. We may as well just go mine for the bloody thing. Which I'm going to do because, well, we need to. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, I went down, I got some diamonds, so I've got some diamonds in here, got 10 in here. I have 4 in here and 4 in here. Pretty cool. Okay, and I've already used a couple. My pick broke. I had to create another one. Right, so yeah. Oh my god, you should see downstairs. It's a mess. I mean, like a proper mess. Yeah, it's horrible. Right, so what we need to do is we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 of those, which will give the silicon bases. I'm pretty sure we don't have any, which we know we don't. We will need some redstone, which we've got, which is not a problem. So what we will do is we will put those in there. We will shove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 redstone in there. Transfer these printed silicons once they're complete. And then we should be able to get our advanced items there, which is cool. Now, we should be able to get our first crafter. Now, first crafter is always a good one. So we do need... Oh, look, there we go. We got 1, so we need 2 for our first one. So we'll come back to that in a second. So what we do need is a couple of machine casings, because well, having 2 is better than 1. A couple of machine cases. We need a construction and a destruction core. So we need 1 of those with 1 of those. which is a destruction core. Actually, we know that we're going to be crafting 2, so I'm going to do 2. Now we need some glowstone, which I got from the Nether a couple of episodes ago. Absolutely brilliant. Construction, destruction core. Perfect. Now what we do is we get our second advance. We've got 3. Should we wait for a second to get our 4th one? Perfect. Okay. So now what we should be able to do is hit that button. Now we've got 1. And do it again. And we've got 2. Now the other thing that we are going to need is cable. Okay, so we're going to need to be able to run the cable all over the place. Now that's just glass, redstone, and quartz enriched. Finish building the wooden town halls. Cool. Okay, we'll go and check those guys out in a moment. However, what we'll do right now is just make sure that we've got some cable, because I do want to make... There we go. Alright, we've got 12. So 12 is good enough for now. So, the refined power system, as the power goes into the refined storage system, we don't need to do anything. Now, if it's a crafting task, we just need to put it straight into the crafter. Okay? Really, really simple, really, really straightforward. If the pattern requires a crafting grid, it is just going into a crafter. Now, if it goes into the back of a machine, however, that is when you require the crafter to go into the back of the machine. So therefore, we would have to run the cable over to the back of the machine. And then we would have to import it and export it and do all the good stuff around there. Okay? So we will worry about that later. What we will do is we'll focus on a couple of these tasks right now. I'm not going to put this second one down because I've got a thing for that. However, this one here, as you can see, has a shitload of slots. It has 9 slots in there. And then spaces for upgrades. So we can actually speed these things up. Now, we do want upgrades in here, and we do want upgrades in this solderer as well, because these take a while to make. Okay, so the basic, the improved, and the gold, or the advanced, or diamond, sorry, the advanced, take a little while to actually cook. Because we have to melt the iron, print the iron and print the gold and print the diamond into a processor. Then we have to put that into the silicon. Then we have to add redstone, and then we can get our thing on the outside. We also need to do quartz enriched iron, which requires us to have 3 iron and a quartz. And that is how we get 4. So if we have a look at the recipe for quartz enriched iron, it literally is 4 quartz enriched iron for 3 iron and 1 nether quartz. Okay, so what we need to do now is go back over to our system here. We have a crafting grid already. Okay, what we do need is a pattern grid now. Now, a pattern grid is slightly different in the fact that there's a grid, there is a pattern, and there is an advanced processor. So the pattern is relatively simple. It's some glass, some redstone, and some quartz enriched iron. We can already do that because we were lucky enough to have just enough quartz enriched iron and glass, because we did some earlier, and obviously we've got enough of that. So what we can do is we've got 3 patterns. Okay, so we've got a crafting grid up here. We do require where is it gone? A pattern grid. So we've got that. We've got this because we just smelted a couple of those up. Now we need one of these. We can't do it because we don't have enough resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a couple more of these right now, just to tide us over, so that we can. There we go. We'll put those back in there, and then we will create one of those. And what we'll do is we'll put that back into the system, because that will make it a little bit easier. Now we can do this. So we've already crafted that. We need a construction and a destruction core. So we need a destruction. I'm going to put it back into the system, and a construction. And then what we can do now is hit that button, and we've got our grid. Now we've got our grid, we've got our advanced, and we've got a pattern. Now what we can do is go to our solderer, shove those 3 in, and it will start creating our pattern grid. Absolutely perfect. Really, really simple. Not a lot to it, really. Once we've got our pattern grid, we can then start creating our patterns which use a crafting grid, which means that we can do enriched iron. We can get the system to automatically create that if we need it. So whatever we need it to do will be cool. So there's the pattern grid. Perfect. What we will do is we will shove that on top. No, we won't shove it in front like that. We will actually shove it on top. Perfect. Now what we can do is we can take our patterns and we can put them in this slot here. So these are our blank patterns. This is our crafting grid. This tells you whether to use order dictionary or not. Always turn that on. It's absolutely brilliant. It means it will use any type of wood or anything that can be used in that crafting recipe will be used if you've run out of certain other resources. So definitely use that. We've got the patterns. Now, I know it sounds stupid, but the first thing that you want to teach the system to do is a pattern. We don't want to keep having to create the bloody patterns every time we need one. So, teach the system how to create a pattern. There you go. Redstone, glass, quartz, creates a pattern, hit the create a pattern, take it out, and now if you press shift, you can see that 3 quartz, 3 redstone, and 3 quartz enriched iron, 3 redstone, and 3 glass produce 1 pattern. Absolutely brilliant. Now, when we look in our crafting grid, there is no such pattern. So if we have a look in here for pattern, there's nothing there. Not that great until we put it into the crafter. Now, if you shift and click into here, or you can just pick it up and drop it into any slot that you want, it will go into the system. Now, if you go and type into here, you've got a little pattern with the word craft underneath. So you click it, you say, I want 3 of them, and you hit start. And it tells you straight away that it's missing 3 enriched iron. How cool is that? So what we need to do now is we need to tell the system how the hell to create enriched iron. So let's go do that. So if we go over to this side, what we can do is we can hit the clear button and it clears all the patterns down. We now know that we need enriched quartz enriched iron, which is this one, which is this pattern here. So 3 iron, 1 quartz gives us 4 quartz enriched iron. We hit the pattern create, pull that down, clear it down, put it into the crafter. Now the system knows how to create quartz enriched iron. So if we now go back to pattern, and we'll shove the iron and the quartz back into the system because we don't actually need that right now. Now if we go back and hit craft, because we want a pattern and we want 4 of them, we hit start. Now it says to craft instead of unavailable. Now we know that it needs 6 to craft. Now if we hit start, it's creating our quartz enriched iron. See, we didn't have any in the system. It's now created it. And it's produced our patterns. Pretty cool. Now we can go back to the pattern grid and we can put the new patterns in there. How cool is that? Really cool, really simple. So when we're doing that, when we're looking at the system and we're teaching the system what to do, we need to tell it all of the stages that we're going to do. And that will then give you all of the possibilities. And that is the first automated part of the system. So we now know how to do quartz, enriched iron, and we also know how to do blank patterns. What we can now do is get it to teach it to do other things. So for instance, these things here, we know that we're going to use a lot of processors. We know that if we want to create a crafter, we've got to use the awesome little processor things, which are kind of cool. I mean, If we want to build a solderer, it's relatively simple. A solderer is just two sticky pistons with some quartz enriched iron. However, if we want to create a crafter, it's a much more difficult recipe. We would need one pattern for the machine casing, one pattern for the construction core, one pattern for the destruction core, one pattern for the advanced processor. We'd also need one for the silicon and for the smelting of the silicon and for the printing of the actual advanced processor, plus also for the iron one, which we will go through in more in-depth in next episode. Right now, we can do some of the basics. I'm quite happy with that. I now need to go and see what the hell my builders are doing, because they apparently require cobblestone. So what we will do is we will quickly go outside. We will check on the progress of our stupid little builders and see what havoc our town has raised. And we will see just exactly what they're up to. After that, we will wait till next episode to do some more crafting. Holy cow, that looks cool. Okay, so the town hall's built. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't know whether the town hall's complete, because they need cobblestone. Oh, okay, so they need cobblestone. Oh, right. I know what you're doing. You're doing the builder's hut now. Right, gotcha. So you need dirt and oak fence and oak wood planks. Okay, oak wood slabs. Oak. We just need a ton of oak again. And some dirt. Alright, I will go get you that stuff. Because I want to see you finish that. We will go and have a look around the townhouse in a second. Let me just go and grab this stuff. And then that way I can show you just how easy, shoving this stuff and getting them to do these things actually is. I thought this was actually going to be difficult, but it's not. So we need 63 dirt. We need some oak. So if we go to oak, not sure whether we're going to have enough oak. Yeah, that might be a problem. We don't have a whole heap. If I have to go and chop down any more bloody trees, seriously. Look at how many people are in our village. Look at all those name tags. That's so cool. We're going to have a freaking huge village. Right, let's have a look. Right, what do you want, Oddly? Oddill? Odil. Oddbod, what do you want?
Good enough, eh?
Yeah, it's not good enough. Now shut up and just... Right, there we go. We did it. Okay, got dirt too. Oak fence. I thought I had oak fence just now. That is oak fence. The hell are you complaining for? I've got oak fence. Right. Really? Okay, so... Oh, come on, that's got to be good enough. Is that enough? Yeah, oak fence. Right, are you going to shut up now because you've got everything you need? Looks like they are. Cool. Okay, you get on with that. I'm going to go and have a look at the one that you have built. Okay, this is just cool. Look at this. Okay, so this is our townhouse. Go in here. Quite spacious. A little roomy. And this is the town hall. Okay, so we can actually upgrade, recall the citizens, toggle the specialization. It's industrial at the moment. We can rename the colony from here. We can also repair the building. Unemployed 19. Okay, we need to get some employment. And here's the list of all the people that are here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay, work orders. We've got one builder. So what do we need to do now? Like, what's next?
Good enough, eh?
Oh, shut up. That's going to get...
Serve with pleasure.
I'm glad you serve with pleasure. Now shut up. Why the hell are you building a block over there and shit's happening here? That's just weird. Okay, so we could upgrade the building, which we're not going to do right now because, well, that's just sad. Let's get one building done first. Or a couple more buildings. Let's have a look. So, what else have we got in here? What's this thing called? It's MineColony, isn't it? So we could have a citizen's hut. Well, that's kind of cool. We could have a mine and a sawmill. A sawmill would be good because they want shitloads of wood. That would be kind of cool. Okay, birch planks. Jungle planks. Recipe is not a 2x2. Yeah, no, I understand that. There's a crafting grid over here, so let's have a look at this one. So I wonder if we could actually do this out of oak. Can we do it out of oak? I know that we can do a wooden axe out of oak, but I'm wondering if we can do that out of oak. Oh, we can. Cool. Okay, so I guess I just place it down. I just dump it where I want it. Synthesis has just earned an achievement because the construction worker has just constructed. Cool. Okay, so they constructed another one. That's kind of cool. I wonder how far away we can go with this. I'm thinking here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, hire a worker. Build the building. Build request. Cool. Okay, so we need a lumberjack. Does that hire a worker? No, that just builds the building. So I guess the building has to be built first. Then, I mean, there's so many people. Let's go around here, and I'm guessing that they're going to be asking for stuff. Yeah, they're going to be asking for stuff. Cobblestone, planks, torches. We need some oak fence and some oak slab. Which oak fence I could probably do. Yeah, I could probably do oak fence. I don't know if I've got all the slabs. I can only do 8 oak fence. Is that enough? How many do you need? 14. Okay, and oak would... Yeah, I need some more. I need some more oak. Oak's not too bad because it's over here. This is why I built that thing over there. I cheated. It's because I knew it was here. Right, so we'll... Right, that's that oak. What do you mean you need an axe? You need a stone axe. Right, okay. Yeah, stone axe I can do. That's not a problem. I'll get you one in a second. Right, there we go. There's some oak. You need a stone axe. Let's go get you a stone axe. This is kind of cool because, like, you go into here. There's no crafting grid there, so I'm going to move this crafting grid. And
Not good enough, eh?
I'm going to move this crafting grid and I'm going to put it here because, well, it's closer. Right, so a stone axe. I'm going to give them 2 because I know how irresponsible they are with tools. So we'll put that in the inventory there. There we go. Right, you bugger off and do what you need to do. Oak wood slabs and fences. So we need some fences. Which we'll go like so. We'll get some fences going. Like that. Okay, and some slabs. I don't know how many, I can't remember how many slabs they wanted, but that should be enough.
Your gold.
There you go. Okay, so that should be enough to build that now. Go over here and have a look what they're doing. Oh, cool, they're clearing the path. They're chopping down the tree. That's kind of cool. Look, I'm helping. Okay, what are you doing now? You filling that in? No, you're chopping down the tree. Oh, cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. I wonder if I go and help you, will that break you? Because you're a bit slow. Are you all sorted now? You are. You're using your shovel. I wonder if I help you with my shovel, will that break you as well? Because, like I said, you're a little bit slow. I mean, what I could do is actually kick off a building and then do this part myself before I get them to build it. Because if it's just terrain, well, that's relatively simple to do, isn't it? I'll do that myself. Alright, there you go. Well, go on then, odd one. Off you go. Did I break you? No, I didn't break you. You're sorted. You're fine. You're good. Yeah. You live to serve. I get it. Shut up. Go and do stuff. Okay. That's pretty cool. What else have we got in here? I mean, obviously, Citizen's Hut. That's a torch. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of simple as well. It's a torch. Oh, I can do 3. Do I do 3? No, we'll do 1. Or should we? 3? No, because I want a mine as well. Wooden pickaxe. Okay, so if we do... We throw that over there for the moment and then get my backpack off. And we'll shove some of this stuff into the backpack because, well, yeah, just to give us a little bit of room. Don't need that, don't need that, all that. And then what we can do is we can pick up our pieces again and, yeah, put our backpack back on. Right, so you're cool now. So what we could do is get some more sticks. And I really want a quarry. So I'm guessing that a quarry... That's a mine. A bakery, a farm, delivery man, forge. Forge would be quite cool. A quarry. Okay, a quarry we can't get until I guess we get a mine. A guard tower would be good. What's that? That's a warehouse to store shit. Which is a chest surrounded by wood. Which is kind of cool. So I'm thinking, shove some of that in there. Let's do a chest surrounded by wood. That'll look right. A warehouse accepts any plank wood. There's a chest with that. Gives you a warehouse. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, hang on. Because there's 2 crafting recipes. There we go. Cool. That's just awesome, actually. That's just really good. Let's go and see how they're getting on with this. I know that we have to wrap up the episode. However, I do just want to see what the hell they're doing. They've given up for the night. That's cool. They should all be in. They are. They're all in there. That's really cool. Okay. They've given up for the night. I'm heading back home. What I will do is next episode we will get the mine and we'll get the other things, dumped down as well. And we'll see how big we can actually get this little town. The automation has started, so we're good there. Our power generation is really, really doing insane. We've got 41 Infernium. That's pretty decent. And that's just from 3 seeds, remember. So that's not an awful amount. An awful massive amount. That's pretty decent, actually. Well, I think that's it. That's all we can do for this time. I'm Syntosis. This is episode 11. Catch you next time.